Hey, it's Christina. I have a very big announcement. I'm really excited to share, but I thought it made sense to offer some context or some backstory to the announcement. So, for those of you who may not know some of my story, maybe you'll learn a little bit more about me in the next 4 minutes or so. So 5 years ago, my marriage dissolved, and I had been with the same person for approximately 17 years. And when that relationship ended, I loved him deeply, and I still love him deeply as the father to my child, as a confidant, as a very good friend. But when it ended, I felt like my whole world was ending, and I had no idea how to begin again or where to start. I had never really been on my own. And I ended up meeting someone that I entered into was my next serious partnership after Joe, who was pretty much the complete opposite. They were both very sensitive men, but other than that, that's pretty much where the similarities stopped. And while the ending of that relationship managed to break my heart in 1,000 new ways, he gifted me entirely new ways of seeing myself. I felt like a kaleidoscope, and he had shown me how the slightest turn shifted everything, and how these colorful pieces could break apart and converge into beautiful new patterns. He encouraged me to do my yoga teacher training. He didn't think I was crazy when I said I had dreams of moving abroad and being a writer. He helped me tap into a creativity that had long been dormant. And in fact, the first piece of poetry I ever published was a response to our breakup. How apropos. And so I guess, I don't know, I'm trying to say that the last 5 years have been about exploration for me, trying all kinds of new experiences, changing the way I've historically done things, trying on new identities, and it's been amazing, and it's been incredible, and I've done things that I never thought I would have been capable of doing. Before, I was someone who hated exercise, drank a fair amount, watched a lot of reality TV, and now I'm someone who barely watches TV. In fact, if it broke, I wouldn't get a new one. I teach yoga. I quit drinking a little over, I think I'm going on like year 3 in February. And so a lot of these changes, I am a runner now, which is insane, not consistently, but before you wouldn't see me running anywhere. And so this has led to lots of questions from people like, when did this happen? Or, wow, you're really different. Or when did you become interested in this? And where in the world is Christina now? And just all of these things. And so I've partnered with a group in Australia, and they've helped me develop an amazing website. The group's called Flourish, or the team, to kind of house my answer to some of these questions. What am I doing now? How did I get here? Where am I headed? What do I offer? How do you work with me? On and on and on. And so I've poured my entire heart into this over the last several months. And while I've been linking to it here and there on social, I haven't officially announced its debut. So that's what this video is about. So it would mean the world to me if you can just check it out, spend a few minutes clicking around. If it resonates, please share it. Let me know what you think. If you have any feedback, what's resonating, what's not, what you want to see more of. And if you go to the Work With Me channel, you'll see various ways to work with me and different offerings. And if you send a comment or shoot me a comment on social media or on the website letting me know what you're most interested in, I'm happy to offer a 10% discount if you book that service before the end of the year. The only caveat is if you're most interested in the fairy tale retreat, that 10% will come off the tuition, not the accommodations. So that's it. I just really wanted to celebrate and to let people know it's out there and it exists, and to encourage you to check it out, and maybe you'll discover what you might not know is out there. And that's it. Have a great rest of your Wednesday.